absolutely awful. There were quite a few people. I guess I'll be putting a video up on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I'll be putting up a protest video about the protest that we were at. So thank you for being here. Yeah, I went to 2 vegan restaurants today in France, in Nice. It was great. You've been eating vegan yogurt. That's so good. Thank you for that. Okay, Happy Time says you have a question. Okay, go below. There's a button you can press and you can come into the live. Thank you so much, guys. We got to share the live to make sure that we get all the vegans in here and all the people who want to be vegan. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you for sharing the live. If you share the live, you're going to get a shout out. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to try anyway. Can I convince you to go vegan? No, I can't convince you. I can remind you that it's a moral responsibility not to hurt animals. But I can't help you to be a kind person. You see, being vegan is about kindness. So if you say to me, can you convince me to be vegan? I can't really convince you to be kind, you know? Yeah, ask it from your heart. I can tell you, you're going to be perfectly healthy. Hey, thank you for Ariel for sharing the live. Nick, thanks for sharing the live. Sophie, thanks for sharing the live. And to the person who says that they love chickens, that's great. Don't kill them. Don't eat them. Don't cut them up. Okay, be nice to chickens. Never eat eggs. Share the live. Thank you for sharing. That's so great. Thank you for being vegan. Yes, thank you to everybody who's been vegan. That's great. If you have just subscribed, I want to make sure I read your name out loud. Thank you for subscribing. Really do appreciate that. Let's tap on the screen, and if somebody wants to come in and say hi, that would be great. I'm speaking facts. Yes. Hey, thanks for sharing the live. Sena for life. Thank you, Lex, for following me. I appreciate that. Guys, tap on the screen. Lex just followed. That's really awesome. He's going to join our team. We're going to make this world a better place. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. All right, who wants to come in? Let me see. 63 new comments that I might have missed. Sorry, I'm going to have to swipe to the side. Hey, thank you. Yes, I'm in the car. My husband is driving. Yes, I'm 59 years old. I've been vegan for almost 8 years. And I'm here to remind you that you can be kind. You don't have to hurt animals. Don't eat eggs. We don't steal. Vegans don't steal. Vegans don't pay for murder. Hey, guys, tap on the screen. Do you see that? We had a beautiful explosion of love at the bottom of the screen. So we tap when we see nice things. And remember, if the rodeo hats come, we don't tap on the screen, okay? We don't want the algorithm to bring us any cruel people here. Wow, we got 14 new subscribers. Yes, 14 new subscribers. Who wants to be the 15th? Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Kazura asked about being vegetarian. No, honey, you can't be vegetarian, okay? It's not good enough. Not good enough. You gotta be vegan, all right? You can be vegan, no problem. Let's see what we got here. See if I can get somebody in here. What's this? Accept guest request. Oh, there's a guest request. Hold on, let me see if I can find you. Harry, you like the live. Thank you very much. It's supposed to be a button here somewhere. I don't see it because it's dark. Let's see. Okay, somebody liked the live. That's great. Do I think honey is vegan? Well, vegans don't eat honey because we don't steal from animals. So no, we wouldn't be eating any honey. No. Okay, thanks for joining. Somebody named My Chemical something. Do I eat sushi? No. But there is different kinds of vegan sushi. If you want some vegan sushi, you can get that. And you can, it's made with rice and with different things from the sea to make it taste sort of like fishy, but it's not fish. Hey, no rodeo hats, please. Don't do that. No rodeo hats, guys. Don't tap when that happens, okay? Thank you. I followed you. That's great. Hey, Ava. Thanks for being here. Thank you very much. 14 new messages. That's great. Awesome. Say hi to you guys. Yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I won't be able to have anybody coming in today because it's just, the signal's coming in and out. So I just want to make sure. But if you want to ask me a question, I am here. Okay. Thanks for saying you love my videos, Tanya. Appreciate that. Really awesome. Liam, thanks for liking the live. Okay, so the reason that I say you were born vegan is because you never wanted to hurt animals. Thank you for sharing the live, by the way. Thank you. Accept your guest request. You know what? I don't see it, hon. I don't think I can right now because I'm in the car. My husband's driving and we're going in and out of tunnels. So I'm just gonna, maybe next time when I'm at home, that will be different. Okay? Right now, I just want to make sure that I answer your questions if you have any. Thank you, Vegan Storytime, for sharing the live. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, you can ask me anything you want. Yep. Yes, tofu is vegan. Yes, it's true. I am a registered nurse. I was trained as a nurse and I worked as a nurse for 25 years. And then I became a school teacher. Thank you, Lacey, for following me. Really appreciate that. What was the protest for? Okay, Ariel. So we were at this protest. It was in Nice, in France. And the reason we were at the protest is because there is a place called Marineland. It's called Marineland. It's called Marineland. It's called Marineland. It's called Marineland. Called Marineland. Hey Lacey, thank you for following the live. Thanks guys, really appreciate that. If you have any other questions, I am here. Song names, thank you for following. Jimmy, thanks for following. Liam, thank you for following. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for the gift that somebody just gave before. That was very sweet. Hey, thank you for the rose. Thank you for joining my team. Yeah, you're going to see presentations coming up on my YouTube channel. I filmed the protest and I talked to a protester. And I just want to remind you guys that being vegan means you don't just be vegan on your own and just go to like little vegan picnics. You must be out of the closet. We need as many animal defenders to come forth and to be outspoken. You need to be out and proud as a vegan. It's really important. So I went to this protest and I spoke to this person who recognized me and came up to me and said, hey, I see you have your camera. And I said, hey, do you want me to interview you? And she spoke English, even though I was in France. She said, sure. I interviewed her. But then I realized at the end, when it was time to, she gave me her card or whatever. And I said, what's your Instagram? She said, oh, I'm not on Instagram. I said, are you on TikTok? She said, no, I'm not on TikTok. I said, you have to be on social media. You can't just come to these protests once every 2 months and think that's enough. It is not enough. And they said, well, we had the media here. And I said, we are the media. We are the media. Why don't just call up the TV stations and ask them to come? Everybody at these protests, you need to start practicing to film yourselves. You need to grab your camera. Everybody who's vegan, when you're in the grocery store, grab your camera, make a video, go, hey, I'm buying this vegan milk. Check out this. This is what's in my shopping cart. Film yourselves. Everybody, come out of the closet as a vegan. If you are somebody who's not allowed to show your face on social media, that's fine. You don't have to do it. Just point your camera around and show yourself picking out the vegan foods like lentils, beans, rice, and show yourself putting them in your shopping cart. Now remember that I have lots of songs on TikTok and Spotify that you can use. One of them is called Check the Label. So it's really easy. You just put the song on, you go, that vegan teacher, Miss Katie, you find it. There's a whole bunch. There's songs that are called Bart Simpson is vegan now. There's one that's called Jesus is vegan now. There's one that's called hashtag TikTok should be vegan. All these different ones. Film yourselves with the vegan foods going in your cart. Make sure that everybody knows you're vegan. How do you know somebody's vegan? They're gonna tell you. That's right. Own it. Be proud to say that you're defending the animals. Right? Hey, I'm so proud of you guys. Awesome. You guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Let me just see who has just subscribed here. I want to read your names if I can. You guys are really great. Thank you so much to 76 of you who just subscribed. Really appreciate that. Let me see. Allie's eating chicken. Allie, that was a vegan phobic thing to say. You take it back. You do not come to somebody's live and tell them that you're eating a dead animal. Okay, I am here to support the end of speciesism. racism towards the animals. Don't come here and start telling me that you're eating the corpses of the animals who I am defending. That's cruel. That's vegan phobia. Don't do it. All right. Hey, thank you to the rest of you guys. Thanks for saying hi. Somebody says they love chickens. That's great. It's great. You can love chickens. Just don't kill them. Don't pay anybody to cut their heads off. Vegans are better than God. Do you guys know why? Vegans are better than God. Because with our hands, every day, we make the choice not to harm animals. When we buy things like food, we don't buy corpses. We are kind. Vegans are better than God. I know you guys don't like to hear that one, but it is the truth. Vegans are better than God because what did God create? Going through a tunnel. Yeah, we're on our way from France back to Italy. Yeah, we're heading all the way to Rome tonight. Yeah. Okay. So what about you guys? Yes, vegans are better than God. No, vegans are better than Jesus. Vegans are better than everybody. You see, Jesus made the mistake of feeding people fish, apparently. What he should have done is he should have fed them lentils or beans or rice. You see, if we were in charge, we would make sure that we were kind all the time to everybody. But that's okay. Jesus made a mistake. God made a mistake. God designed lions, which was a big mistake. I mean, imagine designing animals who are literally murderers. Pretty messed up, right? We all agree? We all agree, right? Yeah. See, if vegans were in charge of the world, we would never have created lions to begin with, or coyotes, or wolves, or we might have created these individuals, but we would have made sure that they were vegan. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, but Miss Katie, wouldn't the world overpopulate if there were no carnivores? So what I say is no, because if we were in charge, we would have created a world where at a certain time, all of the animals would die in their sleep at a certain age. So for example, all humans would die at about the age of 100, let's say, with no pain, no cancer, nothing, just peacefully die in their sleep. Then there would be no overpopulation. And if all of the animals, like the lions and the coyotes, and the sort of those, every animal would just die naturally in their sleep in a balance without any pain, that would be a great world, wouldn't it? But God didn't design it that way. God screwed up. Hey, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you very much. Somebody says God doesn't make mistakes. Oh, yeah, he made lots of mistakes. God made a lot of mistakes. What else is your explanation? Try to give an explanation. Why do you think, all of you guys, why do you think that God designed lions who are meant to eat animals? See, we have a choice. We don't have to eat animals. We can choose to eat healthy vegan foods and never eat animal products. We don't have to steal the eggs of any animals. We don't have to steal their milk. Cow's milk is meant for baby cows. You're not a baby. You're not a cow. You can be healthy by eating vegan proteins. So why on earth, if God is a good guy, would he have created lions who deliberately go there up to these innocent animals like a zebra and just put the fangs in them and just rip them to shreds? That is some messed up God if he did that on purpose. So either he made a mistake and we're going to forgive God. God made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Or God is really messed up in the head, really evil. I prefer to think of God as having made a mistake. Now, of course, if God does exist, God is watching me right now and you. And if you're hurting the animals, and you know that God is sorry that he created animals who ate other animals, right? He's sorry. Then in that case, you must stop eating animals. Okay? Be kind from now on. Be as vegan as possible. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you very much for being here. Just tap on the screen here and go back a second. All right, did you have evidence according to what works best to make the world a better place? If I think that being Christian is going to be the best thing for the animals and humans and the planet, I'll be Christian. If I think that being Muslim will be, I'll be Muslim. If I think that the best thing to do is to be an atheist, that's what I will do at that time. You don't have to stick to one religion. Change religions. Why not? Right? Sure. Hey, thanks guys for being here. Okay, somebody says, I'm in McDonald's right now. So what you should do is you should ask for the vegan options if you're there. Make sure if you're there, make sure you say, can you please tell me about your vegan options? If you are in McDonald's, ask that question. Because they need to hear the word vegan, and they need to know that people actually want the vegan options, and then choose those. If there are, 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 sure that you ask for the vegan options, and if there are none, you gotta leave. Okay, we don't buy the body parts of innocent animals. You're not a cruel person. You don't really want to hurt them. It's essential that you watch the documentary called Dominion. You must watch the documentary called Dominion. Think of domino, but not that. Dominion. Dominion on YouTube. Go and watch it. Don't just watch 5 minutes and say, okay, I've seen it, and you're bawling your eyes out. No, you gotta watch the whole thing. You can watch it in different segments if you want. I suggest you put a camera on yourself and you film yourself watching Dominion. Watch your own face. Watch your own eyes. So don't film the screen. Put the camera beside you. Watch the TV or your computer. Watch the documentary called Dominion. Before you start, put your camera on your face. Film yourself watching it. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch yourself and your reaction to seeing what happens to the animals that you pay people to hurt, to kill, just for your taste pleasure. No rodeo hats, guys. I don't want any rodeo hats. I don't support cruelty. We don't like rodeo hats. Rodeos are terrible places. They abuse animals. Rodeo people lasso baby cows and they're terrified. And anytime you see animal abuse, you must speak out. If you see one of your friends holding their hamster in a way that you think this is dangerous, this hamster could fall off this table, you tell them and you make sure you say, do not leave your hamster in a place where your hamster could fall off the kitchen table. That's very sad. If you have somebody who's putting their hamster in a ball and the ball is spinning around and they think it's funny, you make sure that you say, that's not okay, that's animal abuse. Because your hamster is going to be terrified in that ball. Absolutely terrified. And seasick, like very dizzy. Anytime you see animal abuse, you speak out right away. And if somebody is abusing an animal and you can take the animal, that's okay. That's called saving a life. And that's fine. Do not allow animal abuse to go on. You have a right and a duty to speak out. Do not eat animals. Do not wear them. Do not wear fur. We don't wear fur or silk. We don't wear any kind of wool. Okay? Vegans are kind. Vegans are better than God because we use our hands every day to make the right choices. We pick apples and we leave a steak away. Every day when we go into the grocery store, I guess you don't go every day, but when you go grocery, hey, thank you for the dart in the heart. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Thank you for the dart in the heart. That was very sweet. Very sweet. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. It takes 100 clicks. No rodeo hats. Hey, thank you for the dart in the heart. Thank you. Very sweet. You gotta get the message in your head. You gotta get the message in your heart. You're at the right place to start. Who here is, who do we have here? Thank you to 185 of you guys who just subscribed. That's really sweet. can still get cancer because there's a lot of things in the environment. But by being vegan, you will reduce your chances. That's a good thing. Okay. Felicity says, what is it called again, the video we're talking about? Okay, Felicity, the video is on YouTube. It's called Dominion Movement. But you can just probably type in Dominion documentary. Dominion on YouTube. So you guys remember what I said? What's the homework? You put the camera on the table, facing you, right? You can do it in landscape mode like this or you want, or this way, whichever way you want. And then you film yourself watching the documentary Dominion. Just don't film the screen of the documentary. Film your own face watching it. And then tell me, after you watch the video, what you learned about yourself. Because if you notice your face start to feel like you start to want to cover your eyes like this, and because you see what's happening to the animals before they end up on your plate, that's a good sign, my dear. That means you have a good heart. It means that you really don't want to hurt the animals, okay? That's what we're looking for. If you're watching Dominion Movement on YouTube and you don't look away, like you're just like a robot just staring at it and you don't feel anything, something's wrong with you. It's not normal to not care when you see the suffering of others. So film yourself watching Dominion, and then you don't have to send me the video, but tell me what you noticed when you watched yourself. Watch as much as you can, even if you're crying. It's okay to stop, because most people, if they have a heart, they're going to start to cry when they see the documentary Dominion. It's going to just break your heart what we do to the animals. But when we do to the animals, 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 but when we phones, we are allowed to have computers, we have to live like everybody else. But with the other things, the other choices, we try all the time to do our best. Okay, vegans don't have to go and live in a cardboard box somewhere. We have a right to live. But our job is 3 times a day not to choose cruelty, and with all the other purchases. So if we need a couch, we're not going to buy a leather couch. If we need some milk, we're not going to buy cow's milk. We're going to buy soy milk or oat milk. Okay? Yeah. Can I say happy birthday to your friend, Indy? Hello. Happy birthday, Indy. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope that you have a great next year. Be as vegan as possible. All right, somebody says in big giant letters, Sasha says, you try to force people to be vegan. Nobody listened to her. Sweetheart, listen to yourself, Sasha. You're screaming at me in capital letters because I'm reminding you that you have a good heart and that you don't need to hurt animals. Does that seem strange to you? Think about it one more second, okay? Sasha, listen to me. You are writing in capital letters. You are screaming at me. And you're yelling at me because I'm here to say, hey, you don't have to hurt animals. Okay, you don't have to eat cats. You don't have to eat pigs. You don't have to eat hamsters. You don't have to eat chickens. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I am not forcing you. I cannot force you to be a good person. Hey, thanks for that. Joining my team. to be kind, then for sure, you're this close to being vegan, because being vegan is very easy for kind people, and it's hard for selfish people. Being vegan is only hard if you're selfish, if you just constantly focus on yourself. If you think about others, being vegan is so easy, and it's a joy. And we just got back from 2 vegan restaurants today, and we met some cool people. You know, people that are like, yeah, I'm trying to be vegan, doing my best. And that's great. Give them a high five. We say, keep up the good work. Yeah, we're in a tunnel. We're going through tunnels because we're going from France to Italy. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Valerie. You want me to say hi? Okay. Guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, guys. Somebody just asked, is it okay to start as a vegetarian? You know, you're putting me in an awkward position. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan, all right? Do your best. That's all I can say. Do your best, all right? But let me just put it to you this way. If you know that being vegan is an absolute must, you must be vegan in order to not hurt the animals. Okay, it's like, let's say that you know that let's say you knew that your neighbor was kicking his dog, right? What would your reaction be? Your reaction would be to say, stop! Don't do that! And if your neighbor said, okay, tell you what, I'll cut down. I'll only kick the dog like 2-3 times a week. You would say, no! Stop hurting your dog now. Hey, no rodeo hats. No. Right? So when you guys ask me, should you be vegetarian first? The answer really is no. You have to stop everything all at once. Do your best. That's all. Okay? Stop eating meat, but you must also stop eating eggs. The cycle of violence that goes on with eggs is really truly heartbreaking. Baby boy chicks are killed at 1 day old. You know, I met a full-grown man today in a restaurant, and I showed him the video that he did not know. How old was he? About 45, something like that? There were the 2 of them, him and his boyfriend. I met them at this vegan restaurant, and that's what they said. They did not know. Imagine that. The guy was like, he went like that. He couldn't look. A full-grown man was watching the little baby chicks on a video getting macerated and killed at 1 day old. Why do they kill them? Because they consider them to be useless. It's super sad. Very, very sad. Anyway, but you guys are all awesome people. Thank you guys for being here, and being as vegan as possible. Hey, thank you. All right, let me see. What else is somebody writing? Okay. Quinn says hi. Hi. Cold Balls says KFC. Good job. That stands for Kentucky Fried Carrots. Yeah. Very good. Keep spamming that if you want to. If you want to spam the letter L, that's totally fine too. Write capital letter L all you want. That's to remind everybody to eat lentils. Hey, you guys did it. Rudy. Yeah, spam that letter L. Good job. You can also spam the letter B, which stands for beans. Okay? And W, capital W, you know what that stands for. Watermelon. We got all the letters covered. Oh, somebody spammed the letter C. That's for carrots and cucumbers. Good job. What other letters? Yeah. No, B is not for bacon. No, we don't talk about hurting animals. B is for beans. Okay? All right, what other letter? R, radishes and raisins. Letter R, radishes, raisins. Right, and rice, good. What about the letter M? Can you think of vegan foods that start with the letter M? I can think of mushrooms. Yeah. Vegan muffins. dog, but not dog. And it was all vegan. So it was this mom and her 2 daughters who were running the restaurant. And we had the most delicious vegan cookies straight out of the oven. So good. Crazy good. So, hey, thanks for subscribing, guys. Thank you to 280 of you guys who just tapped on that subscribe button. Let me read your names out. Hey, thank you for that. Boo, 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 boo. Thank you. Guys, did you see that beautiful decoration? Hey, what's that thing? Thanks, Nicholas. Is that cookie? Oh, vegan cookies. Yes. Awesome. Beautiful. Z is for zucchini. Yes, thank you, whoever wrote that. Very good. Awesome. So somebody says they're going to be pescatarian. Oh, don't do that. Don't eat fish. No, don't be pescatarian. You don't want to hurt the fish. Poor fish. You know, imagine somebody grabbing you, putting a big hook in your mouth and shoving you underwater. Wouldn't that be so mean? Right? You don't want to hurt the fish. I mean, that would be just like somebody taking your head and shoving you underwater and drowning you. It's the same when you take them out of the water. That's why they're thrashing around. Fish want to live. Fish belong inside the water. Why would you want to change their fate? Fish belong inside the water. Be vegan so they don't end up on your plate. That's right. Thanks, guys, for listening. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, 2 more people just subscribed. Thank you, Donnie, for subscribing. Thank you, Josie. You guys are so sweet. Somebody's cooking a nice, juicy piece of tofu. That's awesome. Very good. V is for vegan. Don't be vegetarian. Must be vegan. Vegetarian bad.
Introdurre prima il biglietto e poi la tessera.
We're paying at the toll booth. That's my husband over there. He's driving. I'm not driving. Okay. So,
Introdurre il denaro o la tessera.
Una tessera. I don't really know what that means. I just live in Italy.
Prego attendere. Validazione in corso.
Validazione carta in corso.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. The thing went up and we're going. All right. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Noah, very much, guys. Tap on the screen. That is very, very sweet. Thank you, Noah, for that. All right. So, Cadence says, don't bring other religions into your choice of eating. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You can be vegan if you're Muslim. There are Christians who are vegan. All of them, of course, have to be vegan because it clearly says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal. Okay? Unitarian Universalists, they're trying to be good people. They should all be vegan. All Jewish people should be vegan. Everybody should be vegan. If you're a good person, you are vegan or striving hard to be. Like maybe you just thought about it. Right? So everybody, don't forget to write me all of your beautiful stories in my comment sections about how you are trying to be vegan. And don't worry, if you're a teenager and you are coming out as vegan, there's tons of vegans here on this app. You're gonna find so many great people. Okay? All right. Annabelle, you just wrote, but I don't want to be vegan. Okay, so what you just wrote to me is you don't want to be kind to animals. Does that seem like the right thing to say? I don't think so. Okay, be vegan simply means you're kind to animals. You don't pay people to kill them for you. You don't pay people to kill them on your behalf. All right, hey, thank you. F is for flower. Oh, good. F is for flower. And fenugreek. Good one, though. Yes. Very good. Okay. Annie writes, nah, we are kind to animals, but we love to eat them. Annie, that makes 0 sense. All right? That would be like aliens saying, but we're nice to Annie, but we also want to cut her up and eat her. Hello? That makes no sense, Annie. You cannot love somebody and at the same time cut them up. All right? You got to be kinder than that. Must be vegan. Okay. Did I say that Hitler was a good person? I did not say that. You should go and watch that video properly this time. Hitler was a psychopath. Hey, thank you for that beautiful decoration. Hitler, for those of you who don't know, was a very bad man. He took a whole bunch of people, gay people, gypsies, and all kinds of Jewish people, and he killed them all. He led them into something called a gas chamber where they all died. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the puppy with the farts that look